I got a little time. Mm, been getting busy lately. Mic check. Trying to get my dribble right. I see I'm fried. Hey, 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 hey. What's going on, y'all? What's going on? We got a dope ass interview with Tradgedy coming. I just did it actually. It's on IG. The rest of the dribblers at. Give y'all a minute to get in here. Act like y'all ain't coming. Notifications be taken. I was just watching some shit about the algorithms earlier today about how you can have a functioning YouTube account and not really be getting serviced correctly. They got so many accounts. They prioritize the popular accounts in a nutshell. Hey, trying to get my dribble right. Get my mic. He should do some Compton shit. He should do some Compton shit. What's going on though? I tried to get at y'all early this morning and shit. The fucking I was in the fucking on the concourse and shit. I wasn't getting the best reception and shit, so I aborted the whole live. But anyway, did y'all see that video with Daz? This is talking crazy about shit. That shit sound personal, right? Real personal. Dusty Angel in the building. Was good. I'm just working, man. Just working. Trying to get my dribble right. Who all in here trying to get their dribble right? Greetings to the multitude. Same to you, pimp. You on your dribble shit though. I just watched that. That's wild. It's almost the season. Y'all make sure y'all share this live. Gully, have you heard of Mad Montana? Nah, just got off my 9 to 5 dribble. I hear you, homie. Shout out to you. Boom, boom, boom. How long does it take for one to get his dribble right? You can never get your dribble right. It's always gonna be room for improvement. Always. You always gonna be able to improve something. You dig? It's a fleeting goal. Forever in pursuit of the perfected dribble. You feel me? Do y'all understand when I be talking this dribble shit to y'all? Cause y'all act like y'all be embracing this shit. Do you know about Max B really coming out? I think that was an internet hoax about him getting out of jail the other day. That was some bullshit. Do my pops documentary. The dribble's a lifestyle, without a doubt. Mm. OGs, from Germantown. I don't know, man. Walaikum Salam. On this Jack. Uh-oh. My boss, an old white guy, he asked me, did I watch the Haitian Jack documentary on YouTube? You going mainstream, fam. I know that's right. I've been working on it for a minute, trying to perfect the dribble. Have y'all been fucking with my IG? My IG lit right now. Follow me on IG, The Real Gully TV. That shit lit. More vision. When is Jack Part 2 coming out? Take a minute. You really need to do an E-Money Bags documentary. I just asked Tradgedy about E-Money Bags, and he gave me a little bit. And he seen I was on his ass about E-Money. I wanted to get the scoop. He wouldn't let me. He wouldn't let me get him like I wanted to. He answered a few questions. He got up off that. Traj. You got to get inducted into the Podcast Hall of Fame. Not yet, man. I got more shit to do. The dribble ain't perfected yet. I'm on my basketball shit, man. I've been kicking it with NBA niggas. I've been kicking it with college basketball legends. I was kicking it with Harold Dean the other day on IG from the University of Virginia. Campanella Park, Paru Hustler, Big JG hit me, bro. No. Ain't gonna be no Paru and no Crippin' over here. No. Nigga. You need to do something with quarterback. Yeah, this hip hop over here. We leave that shit to the professionals. Leave that shit to the niggas who grew up on that, man. But that shit ain't for Gully TV. Straight up. New studies show that you don't need a daily supply of gang affiliation in your diet. Y'all laughing. Keep our nose clean over here, Jack. I don't even know why niggas announce themselves like that. Niggas be announcing themselves from some notorious ass neighborhoods and shit. Neighborhoods known for nothing but bloodthirsty kidnappings and killing. They be like, yo, my name's such and such and such and such. You be like, man, let me get the fuck away from this nigga, man. Straight up. No. I'm a civilian, Jack. We gonna keep it that way. that tickle Neil Tolliver. Asked Tragedy about the incident on stage with Cormac. Are they still cool? He talked favorably about all of those guys and shit. He told a true story about him and Raekwon. He said the first time he met Raekwon, Ray snatched the mic out of his hand. Ray's a pit bull, yo. He said the Paru has left the building. No disrespect to them niggas. I don't want no smoke. See, you gotta be able to tell these niggas that you don't want no smoke. He said, "Gully, with the deal with Dilly with the armor, fam. This is a fashion statement, man. You know I be on my fashion bomb shit. This was designed by Vinny Chase. Vinny Chase NYC. Check him out on Instagram. He designed clothing and shit, and hip hop apparel and accessories. This is a Cheers Club original. Feel me? I'm just styling. Janine Kercheval. Peace. Where my man go? No. From the East Coast, Jack. We watch TV. We seen enough. Dun, dun, dun. You said Vinny Chase got a joint with Man on Dark Low. Yeah, Vinny Chase been getting busy lately. He just dropped something recently. I forget the name of it. It's on his channel and shit. I put the freestyle up. What was it? Pound Cake. What do you think about that Young Buck situation? I don't want nothing to do with that shit. I don't want nothing to do with that shit. I ain't. I'm not here to defame, demoralize, um, none of that shit to the legacy of hip hop. You know what I mean? These niggas who are part of the culture and shit. I'm not here to air any dirty laundry and shit. That ain't what I do and shit. I got a different type of approach, dig. But yeah, I don't care about that shit. This motherfucker beeping and shit. Ooh. What's your favorite half a meal track? I don't know, probably Fires in Hell or Tough Guy. I don't know. It's hard to say, yo. He got so much hot shit. Raekwon is one of the illest to ever touch a mic. Everybody know that. Gully TV is about building. You dig? It's about building and shit. You dig? I ain't a sleuth channel. I don't upload all hours of the day. What's up with the kid from your hometown playing running back for the Steelers tonight? He been getting busy. His name James Conner. You know about him. Number 30, Pittsburgh Steelers. Mm-hmm. Y'all know about him. He don't need no introduction. I believe he made a hell of an impact already. Mm-hmm. What happened to the Sporty Thieves? One of them was in a car accident and passed away, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, forget his name. They was alright too. But yeah, one of them passed away some type of way, and that was pretty much the end of them. Can't wait till y'all see this interview that I did with Tragedy and shit. He talked about Sherm the Worm, talked about Prodigy, of course. It was a lot of intense moments, and I got the good questions and shit. Dig. And shit, they were dope storyteller. Yeah, I got the good questions, man, because I'm kind of informed on the history of what happened and shit. So I do my research approaching the interview, leading up to it and shit like that. But primarily and shit, I be freestyling and shit. I already be knowing my shit for real. He said Big L the best ever. You don't even have enough time to make that type of an impact. That's opinionated. What y'all thinking about the freestyle flows compilation that I got going on right now? Did you ask Strategy why he robbed Nori on his first deal? Nah, I wasn't hip to none of that monkey shit. I don't be using them type of questions, man. Nori probably wouldn't have had a deal if it wasn't for you know, tragedy helping them niggas shape and create Capone and Noriega. Got remember I think Capone went to jail and shit. So tragedy. I should have asked tragedy about Mega a little bit more. Is that right? Y'all want to enlighten me? I got a few more minutes. I'm all ears. Johnny boy, son. Shout out to you for the donation, pimp. Appreciate that. You the first person that broke bread today. Dun, dun, dun. These comments taking their time. I asked him about his status of his relationship with Mega. I pretty much asked him about all of them, but I think I might have let him get away on the Mega thing. I wouldn't target nobody for a specific question if I know they got issues and shit. That shit about E Money Bags, I was gonna ask him that anyway. I was gonna ask him that anyway. He knew I wanted to hear about that, and he abbreviated the answer because he know I wanted the juicy details. I wanted to hear more about E Money Bags. Everybody want to hear more about Bags, so you got to ask the niggas that was around him. He said we're gonna do it again though. He was on his way into the studio, so I'm in touch with him. It ain't about nothing. I'll bring him back. Why is the fucking comments moving so slow? Y'all share this live too. Mm-hmm. Love your work. Oh, appreciate you. This only gonna get more intense, man. Everybody got a hip hop tale. Hip hop was birthed in like the mid 70s, probably earlier than that. But everybody got a hip hop tale, even white folks. We gonna get these stories out of them. We gonna get these stories out of them, straight up. You think Suge is coming out? Let's talk about Suge for a minute. Dad seemed to have some extreme feelings about Suge. They said it's about a female. Don't donate money for smoking weed, please. Well, shout out to you. Lucky I ain't got no blunt right now, nigga. Blood type is Tragedy's illest song. You think so? Trash got a hell of a library. Cormega act like he messed with Tragedy when Nori brought up that incident in Drink Champs. You used to stay hanging around Akasha, Purple City. Did he ever bring you up to Washington Heights? You know I've been to the Heights. When is that Earl Sweatshirt interview gonna drop? I'm trying to get up. I'm glad you brought that up. Earl Sweatshirt and Tyler the Creator and them type niggas. Now that I've been spending a lot of time in Cali, them niggas is fire and underrated like a motherfucker. I'm trying to incorporate them in the platform and shit. Y'all gotta tag them niggas to me, man. Let them know the dribble is very, very, very fucking focused right now. And they need to get on here. What's your take on Skinny Me? Apparently he got arrested. You seen the footage? I think Suge sitting down for at least a decade because he's on camera. He got 4 years in. If he gonna get a dime, he got 4 years in. Dad start screaming and cheering at the top of his lungs, exhilarated, like he was on a roller coaster. Did y'all see the video? Disgusting. Oh, how could you put that type of energy into making a video though, when you had a chance to get busy when the nigga was on the streets? You ain't right, Negro. What's your take on Blue Da Vinci? Blue Da Vinci has been a hot topic lately. I don't know. I don't know. Let me tell you something, yo. You need docket numbers and paper. You need paperwork. You need docket numbers. You need legit docket numbers. You need transcripts with minutes, and before you just put that shit on a motherfucker's name and shit. So that's my take on all of that. You dig? People be just saying shit. You need paperwork. You don't when they get their hands on you, you got what's called a docket number, yo. That's gonna tell it. Who the I ain't even gonna say the name. That whole tragedy and Big Noise Queensbridge movement was heavy in the early 90s, 2000s. Yes, it was. I talked to him about that. So it's the truth. I'm glad you mentioning these guys' names. Hobson, all these. I got to get these niggas on the platform, yo. They deserve to be a part of the dribble. That's hip hop too. Not only that, them niggas got bars. Listen to these niggas. I'm like, these niggas just ride skateboards and wear Vans and dress a little different and shit. These motherfuckers bar motherfuckers up. Slim 400. I'm trying to be as ambidextrous as possible, man. Dribbling on both coasts. I want y'all to get I want y'all to get content from all of those guys, because if y'all don't hear from them here, y'all gonna hear from them on somebody else's platform, and I can't really have that right now. I'm competing for internet domination. You dig? He who has control of the net, straight to network television. I'm going there anyway. He said, "Damn, bro, you got on a bulletproof vest." My nigga, you bugging. You're gonna have to play this joint back to get the skinny on that. Shout out to whoever just donated. Carlos Perez, I appreciate you. Why y'all keep asking about Young Buck? Why do y'all even care about that shit? When his next project coming out, y'all be caring more about a motherfucker sexuality when the next project coming out and shit. So what? Triggeration Station. Triggeration Station. That's Mitchy Slick. Razzcast. Did you talk about nature of the threat? You seen the interview? Y'all know that shit was fire. Razzcast is underappreciated. He underrated too. He one of them niggas. Bar your ass up. Another Cali rapper. Mm-hmm. I like how y'all still DC fashion style like 10 years and what do you mean by that? I'm glad you brought that up at this point too, because there's a lot of new DC, Washington DC Instagram pages that they profile nostalgic pictures and news articles and things of that nature from DC. It's DC Experience, DC Stamped, DC Legends. But yeah, they these dope Instagram pages, and them niggas got some hell of they got they fashion shit is on some, especially back in the '80s and shit. Like they was Gucci and a motherfucker to death. I don't think nobody was on them Gucci sneakers like DC was like that. Straight up. What you think about Suge and I catching 28? Did I ever work with him? Nope, nope, nope. I missed the Suge era. I just missed it. I might be the one that you hear from him. You might hear from him on my platform though. If somebody was to interview Suge, who you think he gonna do it with? Mechacopolis is a dope page. Yeah, that page too. Be having DC footage on it. That's that page. That page fire too. Phillies was Gucci's from the gate. DC AC was right there. No doubt. I seen the pictures of the drop socks that they was wearing in DC. That shit was wavy too. When you come up with something new and something that's individually creative, it's the shit. DC said they're the first to rock New Balance. It's possible. New Balance 996 574 starting about Baltimore. Philly was wearing 996 and 574 too though. Heavy. He said spit a 16. Man, I can't rap a lick, my nigga. This as far as New Balance, we call them North Phillies. General Reezy, nah. General Reezy was just coming on the scene like recently, like last year. I seen some disturbing shit in the comments about General Reezy's situation and shit. Niggas in Philly wilding like Chicago. He said we've been on the NBA since the 80s. Walaikum salam, pimp. What they thought about the general. He was alright. They said Reezy thing was retaliation for something he had nothing to do with. I seen a video that was interesting, some opinions about it. A dad revenging his son. We got to do better. What you think about Vote Music, Chicago? Vo's gonna get a chance. Um, he's alright on his own as an individual. Independent is what's up for real. If you want maximum benefits and shit like that, independent. When you become, associated with a major, that's when you become famous. You don't become rich. You become famous. You got to become rich on your own through your hustle and your own innovations and shit like that. But their marketing machine, their marketing platforms make you, you know, a public figure overnight. But yeah, Vogt he fire. Think he can get down with somebody like Lupe, Kanye, somebody like that. He said DC even more New Balance boots. We was rocking them boots too, nigga. He said, what if Skinny and Shady bump heads in the jails? Shady in jail? So who had the name first, Gaddafi, him or the Outlaws? Um, I would say probably Tragedy. Cause before Tupac was with the Outlaws, he was with some guys called Thug Life. That was Big Psych and them niggas. Outlaws is from Jersey. Keep it gully. They'll try to trick me with that one. He said the Outlaw did. I don't know about that. Name some more DC fashion lines. I just know that they was in that Gucci heavy, Versace, Hugo Boss. That's what DC niggas wear. Versace, Hugo Boss, Gucci, yeah. According to the pages, it was Gucci and the motherfucker to death. Gucci the minimum. Y'all subscribe to the channel if you just got here tonight. I'll be here a little longer. I got on here to let y'all know I just did a legendary interview on Instagram with Tradgedy from Queensbridge and shit. That's a legend. Cully was good. I see you been dribbling like a motherfucker. No doubt. He said we rocking Dickies in Philly. I'm from that era. I remember when the whole city of Philly was rocking Dickies. That shit wasn't no Dickies in the 80s. Not on the East Coast, it wasn't. Gully is the best for sale. You got to get your own. Vinny Chase, cheersclub.com. But he on Instagram, Vinny Chase, V Chase NYC. Same Vinny Chase that was on here. When I interviewed him, he wearing a vest similar to this. He said, remember when every city had its own flavor? Now everybody look alike. Yeah, I remember every city had its own flavor. Yep, 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 yep. I remember that. What could we look forward to seeing a tragedy interview? Possibly tonight, possibly tomorrow. Milwaukee, we never had flavor. Everybody looking and dressed the same as whack. Yeah, I don't fuck with it. I'm gonna be tuning in regardless. I'm gonna be here regardless. Boston wore Adidas back in the day. You could get jumped for Nikes. Is that why all them old pictures of Benzino on them, all Marty RSO, all them niggas all had on Adidas and top tens and shit, forms. Niggas was Adidas to death. Shout out to Ken Intelligent and Johnny Boy's son for the donations. I appreciate you. Whatever happened to Carl Kanai? Carl Kanai is back out. DC wore Adidas before one DMC. Hold on, hold the fuck up. Hold up, hold up. Stop, stop. Don't do that. Everybody's uncle was wearing fucking shell toes. Shell toes was just like wearing a fucking Chuck Taylor or Converse. Them fucking Chucks, them canvas joints. Back in the day, niggas used to wear them and shit. Cool niggas used to wear them. Then they used to be wearing Pro Kids and shit. Dig. And then the Adidas and shit like that kind of like got big and started popping and shit. It was a progression. But nobody was on Adidas first, man. It was all kind of Adidas. Stan Smiths, Rod Lavers, Shells, Forms, top tens. Detroit niggas is big on top 10 Adidas. Philly niggas is big on top 10 Adidas. Like everybody was wearing that shit. Okay, Ken Intelligent. He said Adidas was out years before Run DMC. I know that. I said Rod Laver. I said Rod Laver, money. Stan Smith. You interviewed Royal Flesh yet? Nah, I met him at Prodigy funeral though. Peace. Y'all subscribe to the channel and hit the button so y'all hit that bell. Hit that bell right there. Hit it so y'all get the notifications the next time I'm on here. Tide One. I was the only young nigga in my whole elementary school had on Tide Ones and Lottos and shit like that. My brother used to send me to school dip like a motherfucker. You dig? That's a part of the reputation. Been flea all my life. Shit, biker shorts. I remember when niggas was wearing them shits. Adidas was the form was the only fire back in the day. You bugging. Concord. Adidas Concord. Adidas top 10. Adidas. Don't do that, y'all. Don't know what you're talking about, my nigga. Pro models, which is shell toes. You gotta know this shit. Tell your sneaker game ain't up to par. He said biker shorts, fanny packs, and African medallions. You had to have money to wear that shit, though. You had to have money to wear that shit. I just run it. He said you don't remember them Kareem Adidas. Probably I seen them. Got 1,000 pair of Stan Smiths. Y'all tried to lose me on the sneaker dribble. Can't do it. He said shell toes aren't comfortable, not good with running. Shell toes is a leisure sneaker. Don't nobody run in shell toes. You fuck the shell up like that running in them, man. What you talking about? Oh, man. You running sneaks, my nigga. Who running shell toes? Fucking the shell all up. He said all old school Adidas hurt my feet. Them shits had them big ass shells. They was for profiling and shit, standing in your B-boy stance. Motherfucker said Adidas gave me corns. Jerry Stackhouse. No, you're a young nigga. I'm y'all make sure y'all follow me on IG, man. I revamped the Instagram page. That shit crack right now. British Knights. Y'all be running out for all the brands that y'all don't even rock. Y'all follow me on Twitter at GullyTV1. Like, let me tell y'all a story. Don't ever buy no fucking followers or no views or no shit like that on YouTube or Instagram or no social media network. Let me tell you what happened. Here goes some funny shit right here, right? I had bought some Twitter followers probably like 5 years ago. I'm fronting like a motherfucker. I had like about 60,000, 70,000 followers on Twitter. Them shits all gradually, they just disappear. Literally. But anyway, one day I logged in and I only had like 3,000. I only had like 2,500 fucking Twitter followers from 70,000. That's what I really had. So I got to get on my Twitter shit. But yeah, don't ever try no pump faking or don't try to cut no corners and shit. It's waste of time basically. Bots, yeah, that's what they were. Bot followers. Yep, them shits disappear after a while. He said, let's talk tragedy. Let's talk about him. I asked him about everybody from the, yeah, I remember Spot Bills. I asked him about everybody from the bridge, basically. Sherm the Worm, Dig, E Money Bags, Don P. Future in your front. I don't know yet. You got to give me a minute, man. Trying to perfect the job. I got a lot on my plate, man. I'm gonna tell you what's my problem right now. I gotta be frank with y'all. Y'all ready? Y'all see my face? I'm tired. This shit wearing my ass out. I wear all the hats. I gotta get a staff. This ain't a mom and pop organization no more. This big business. You did. But yeah. Just keeping it real with y'all, man. I can't maintain it no more. This ain't no mom and pop operation no more and shit. You know what I mean? I got correspondence and shit around the world. Well, anyway, I got one in Cali. I got Gully TV Atlanta. Y'all about to hear about all this shit in the next couple weeks, but yeah, man, this shit's gotten big. Big. I need octopus arms. He said grab some interns. I really, really need some interns and shit, but um the problem with me is my passion always supersedes the people that I work with because it's my platform. See, nobody's gonna go as hard as I am. And when motherfuckers don't be going hard or motherfuckers be putting my shit off, I go in a rage and I fire so many motherfuckers. Nobody has ever ran through a bunch of workers like me. I run through, man, motherfuckers be like, man, it don't even matter what the job is. Motherfuckers be like, my theory is this. Don't you want some fucking money? Me, I want some fucking money. I could take some oral abuse. You dig, for some fucking paper. Y'all can't take a motherfucking boss yelling in your face or, somebody that's in a position. I mean, I'm not really yelling, but just being acrimonious in regards to the motherfucking job. You dig? Can you take that? I can for some paper. Some motherfuckers can't take that shit. And I can't, that's like speaking a fucking foreign language. The worst thing that happens is when you working with people who are not motivated by money. Y'all hear me? A person that's not motivated by money is the worst motherfucker. Because they don't care about nothing. They don't want nothing. So they don't care about your urgency. They don't recognize that you're trying to bust a move because they don't want nothing. So they don't see your urgency. They don't understand your passion or nothing. They don't get none of that shit. It's like it going one ear and out the other and shit. You dig? Somebody in the group said I yelled back at bosses I had. We need motherfuckers to yell back because if you yelling back, that mean you're responding. You dig? That mean we're working on a solution. That mean we're working on a solution. So it's called reciprocating and shit. But I need motherfuckers who can I need independent thinkers, motherfuckers who can work and function on their own. You dig? I can't supervise anyone. I don't have the time. You dig? My supervision skills consist of I give you the details, I get your Cash App, your PayPal, shit like that, and all that in order. And I give you the details in the situation. I just told a motherfucker. I just had a motherfucker do some graphics. A cartoon made a cartoon character of me on Instagram. You might have seen it. Me with the basketball. I told this chick, listen. She gave me the price. I said, okay. How long is this gonna take? She said 24 hours. I said, I don't want it. I don't want this shit. I don't want it. Why? Because I know niggas that do graphics. It do not take no fucking 24 hours to do no goddamn Photoshop job. It don't. I seen niggas do this shit. It don't take 24 hours. I told the bitch I don't want it. Get out my inbox. I'm gonna shop with somebody else. This is how you gotta do, motherfuckers, right? So we ended up getting the deal done, but it still didn't go my way. The bitch still strung me along because she couldn't fucking get the goddamn details that I wanted on time. So I told her, I said, Shorty, I see this is turning into a 24-hour situation. I told you I didn't want no parts of this shit. So what end up happens is I cash you out. And when I cash you out, that means you're finished. You dig? When you get that cash app, that means you're finished. Get the fuck on. You ain't gonna hear that sound from me no more. You're not gonna get that. You're not gonna hear that no more. So that's one of my problems. I gotta get my staff in order and shit. I got a lot of shit going on. A lot of shit going on. You dig? The weed intake is getting more intense because I gotta create. I gotta. I'm the negotiator. I do all the delegating. When you see these moves coming together and shit, I have to communicate with these people, these celebrities, these gangsters, whatever. I have to communicate with these people and I have to bring this shit to life. I have to convince them that it's in their best interest to get on my platform. You dig? It's other platforms that, express interest in some of these people that I interview. So, but I have to convince them why it's necessary to be on the dribble. Yeah, the weed intake is getting intense, yo. Y'all don't understand it. That's studio lingo. You got to be an artist to know about the weed intake. Do you know that the whole creative process will come to a screeching stop when the last blunt is rolled in the studio? Everything, everything comes to a screeching stop. Ho, motherfucker, be like, that's the last of the weed, bro. Man, we gotta call somebody, bro. Oh man. Engineers don't be wanting to press no fucking buttons no more and shit. Telling y'all about this shit. So yeah, the weed is definitely fucking necessary. You gotta have a weed budget together. Niggas that don't got their weed together in the studio, their music is not gonna come to life. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. And he said, I know what you mean. Y'all know. As soon as that weed get low, let the blunts run out. You can motherfuckers have weed and no more blunts. Motherfuckers get to grabbing empty blunt wrappers. Oh man, we gotta send somebody to the store. Nigga hop in the whip with no license and everything. Go to the store to get smells. It's the creative process. But yeah, my weed intake is getting very, very fucking intense. Um, the content is getting more intense. I'm battling all these niggas. You dig? I'm friends with none of these niggas. I'm battling all these online niggas. These niggas are all scrubs and monkeys. These niggas have no content. A lot of these niggas wait for me to break a story, and then they do what's called this, like they got this like piggyback thing. They'll make a blog about the blogs that I made. Pay attention. French Montana says sober is the new way of living. When you filthy rich, like when you get up like the way French is up, you can make life altering decisions like that. You might can wake up one day and say, "Man, I ain't smoking no more weed no more. I'm rich. I'm going to play water polo. I'm going to take a trip. Dig. That ain't my situation. I be having to play mind games and chess games with some of the most dangerous men in America. And I got to be high as a kite, focused, and on my A game. Can you dig it? Ah, man. I seen 3 Bimmy joints yesterday. Yeah, Bimmy's on fire. They trying to duplicate the dribble. They can't. I asked them questions. My man, a guy, he said he used to be Nelly's manager, contacted me. He was like, he said, I have a way of disarming people through my conversation. I have a relaxing approach in the way my line of questioning. I disarm people. He said, you could remove the stigma from a question, and you could bring a person, down from the aggressive element to the point that they respond to your question the way you present it to them. And I agree with him. I agree with him. You niggas can't do that. He said being weeded and focused is a contradiction. No, it ain't. Being weeded and focused is a contradiction. No, it ain't. No, it ain't. Depends on who you are. I just told him weed make you focus. I seen some motherfuckers skits out on weed before. You ever see a motherfucker get the wigging out off of smoking some weed? Like, that's some scary shit when you see a motherfucker going off weed and shit. Like, when they motherfuckers get to acting like they can't breathe and like the room's getting small. You're a good listener. That's why you do good interviews. I really appreciate that. A sober mind is the clearest mind. You might be right. I appreciate this $19. That's more than a lot of people in America made. If we could all make $19 an hour, we'd be all right. I done made $19 an hour. I appreciate that. Fuckers be always trying to swing for the fence. What if we all had employment making 19 an hour? Is Floyd going broke? That's the story. I doubt it. How? I mean, MC Hammer went broke, but how? Rod Jones, peace. Tragedy ain't talk about the new album. Nah, we didn't talk about no music. We talked about people. I told you I got a way of questioning people. We talked about people. I asked them about individuals. I asked them about Esco. I asked them about Prodigy, E Money Bags, Sherm the Worm. He talked about Yammy. Yeah. I brought that shit up. I noticed it on one of those gangster pages on Instagram that in the comments I realized, or I read through the comments, that YG, who was a legendary gangster or shooter or whatever from Queensbridge, he killed another guy from allegedly or whatever from Queensbridge. And I'm like, damn, they be getting shouted out on the same records and shit, and they got the same friends and shit. I'm like, damn, why? When they post a picture of the guy, the killer, people be in the comments like, yo, that was my man, that's my man, that's my, one love and shit like that. And then they post a picture of the guy, a week or so later, of who got murdered, and the same niggas be in the comments, expressing It just is weird. So I asked him about it. I asked him about it. That was like a reoccurring theme with a lot of them gangster pages on Instagram. A lot of them dudes on them pages killed each other and shit. Do y'all know that? I'm getting tired of all these gangster stories. Most of them niggas end up dead or doing life, wishing they would never get involved in the game. Talk about black excellence. That is what happened, huh? Niggas catch life, get in jail, and get to talk about black excellence. Gangster moving silence. This blog gossip is not. I'm about to wear your ass out. It's not good, bro. Number one, I ain't your brother, my nigga. I don't know you from Adam. I'm a journalist. I don't just do this orally. I do it with a pen. You know what I'm saying? You can go to my Gully TV, the magazine. I got a blogger where I actually write. I done wrote stories about Dave East, published stories about Dave East. I done wrote stories about Roy Tarpley. I done wrote stories about the designer Mike Cherry. I done wrote stories about Shice Bub and different, figures in the hip hop industry. Dan the Man. You know what I mean? I got an extensive journalist background and shit. You know what I'm saying? This just happened to be one of the elements of my media platform. You know what I mean? What you see me doing, and this is something honorable. You dig? Nobody got stuck up in the process of this. Nobody got hurt. No kids got hurt. Nobody got this. None of that. So I can't identify with a lot of this shit when y'all get on here and y'all be talking about real niggas don't do this. Real niggas, you real niggas be broke as a motherfucker, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like the average nigga that get online talking about real nigga this, real nigga don't know nothing about paying no fucking property taxes. He don't know nothing about paying cash at the dentist. None of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Niggas be on here on Instagram on the internet fresh as fuck, going back, staying with they bitch, getting put out. You know what I mean? Moving crib to crib with their clothes in the trunk of their car and all that. Come on, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? So I don't be wanting to hear that from niggas, who come to this platform and shit and try to enforce the real nigga code. Because I know what you real niggas be built like. You know what I mean? I'm trying to put y'all need to get down with this dribble shit for real. straight up, straight up, straight up, for real. Let me tell y'all something else. Minorities, blacks, Puerto Ricans, you know what I mean? Even um, people of different nationalities. You can participate in the gentrification. You know that, right? You can participate in it. You can buy one of these old dilapidated buildings, parking lots, etc. You know what I mean? Revitalize them, and you're improving the neighborhood. You becoming an asset. You dig what I'm saying? Niggas be getting moved the fuck out their hoods and shit like that, running over to Jersey and shit, moving to Jersey and Connecticut and shit like that. Uh, moving to PA, little small towns in PA and shit. You don't got to move. Buy something, goddamn it, and stay there. You dig? We can be a part of the gentrification. Who said we got to leave? You got money, don't you? Cop something. Cop something. They can't do that, but they'll lease a car. I know that's nigga shit. I'm here to explain to y'all that that's not the way and shit. I'm trying to be a living example of this shit that I'm saying to y'all and shit. You know what I mean? I'm learning as I go along too. You know what I mean? And I'm getting and I'm becoming blessed in this life by hanging around niggas who got their dribble right. You dig? But I'm just telling y'all, you know what I'm saying? I was kicking it with my man. I was like, man, black people shouldn't even be intimidated by the word gentrification. You should be a part of this shit. You dig? You should be a part of it. You feel me? Buy houses, not jewelry, without a doubt. You say, what was your worst interview? My most awkward interview was interviewing Mano. I think I told that story on Gully TV, the diary, on this platform. Shit, I ain't gonna go into it right now. It wasn't no disrespectful or nothing, but It was just awkward. It was awkward as fuck. So yeah, I'm glad I got a chance to drop that on you real niggas who be on here talking. Y'all don't even know who y'all be fucking talking to. Niggas be getting on here talking about. Do you know niggas be emailing me whole fucking sermons? Cause my information is public. Niggas be emailing me. A nigga told me, a nigga sent me an email called it solid advice. And man, this shit was so long. And I actually sat and read this shit because I wanted to hear what the fuck this dumb motherfucker was talking about. And this nigga had this elementary ass plan, yo, you know, you gotta do this and shit, and you become an LLC, and this is like, man, you talking all this shit that motherfucker that I done did 10, 12 years ago and shit. What the fuck is you talking about? I'm all right. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't got all the answers and shit, but I stay in pursuit of them and shit. I don't real niggas, man. I told you on that Haitian Jack fucking documentary. I ain't a real nigga, man. That shit overrated. Just think of the storyline. All the real niggas dead or in jail. Hope they where? All the real niggas dead or in jail. Cool. Y'all got that. Straight up. I told y'all on this platform months ago, and Boys in the Hood, in the movie Boys in the Hood, Trey was the real nigga. He got out the whip. He got out the whip. No pump faking or nothing. Ho, 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 ho. Doughboy, let me out. We need more niggas to say let me out. You know what I'm saying? And the niggas this doughboy that's really about it, you gotta tell your little man, you go ahead home. If that's your man, if you love him, go ahead home. You know he not built like that. You dig? Somebody gotta go to work, somebody got to raise the babies and shit. Everybody ain't got to get in the whip. Motherfuckers be like, as I became an adult and I watched that movie over and over and over. Growing up, we thought that Trey was a sucker by telling Doughboy he didn't want to get in the whip and ride. He not built like that. That was the best thing he could have did because then he's not a witness. He don't get his nut ass killed because he's inexperienced in combat in the field. Go ahead, man. Take your ass home. That's what's real. Niggas be getting smoked. Innocent ass motherfuckers be getting smoked. Motherfuckers, they mamas be all confused. My baby one ain't like that. Peer pressure. The nigga got in the whip. Nigga got in the whip. Peer pressure. Motherfuckers doing life. Not even built like that. What never built like that? Why do y'all have him in the whip? Why do y'all even got him in the whip? Send the nigga home. Shh. Stay in your lane. Yeah. Boom, boom, boom. Y'all need to hear that shit here. Motherfuckers be talking all that space age gangster shit, man. I don't be want to hear none of that shit from none of these niggas, man. I don't be want to hear none of that shit. For real. What's your take on Suge's 28? Suge reputation kind of precedes him in some incidents. I heard a lot of shit about him. I think Suge is dealing with karma like that. The So that's what you put out a certain type of energy. The world is round for a reason. You'll get that back. So he put out an aggressive, destructive energy, and he's dealing with some people who's able to use that same aggression that he did, to people. They doing it to him now. Whatever his sentence is, I don't even think he got sentenced yet, but I'm just telling you what's going on and shit. Boom, boom. Been here over an hour. I'm a boogie in a minute, man. I appreciate y'all coming through here. He said, I like where this went, Trey versus Doughboy. I went there with that scenario on here before and shit. So you could play this back, for your homies, for your kids. Every motherfuckers be gangster as fuck and be having their kids in fucking Catholic school playing little league football. You a killer all through the night. Your kids living in the burbs and shit like that. Motherfuckers gonna be wanting their kids getting smoked. So don't nobody want their kids getting fucking smoked and shit like that. So niggas need to know, you don't have to get in the whip. You know what I'm saying? So they need to share that. They need to make that the cool thing to do. Send your homeboy home. Art Derek. I heard about him. Detroit. Had a lot of dope. Tell the story of Jack the Rapper. Jack the Rapper was just a little bit before my time. I'm becoming more abreast of it as I, make my journey through hip hop. Maybe one day I can get y'all something on it. I like how you put the real light on my city, DC. DC love me. DC love me. DC, yo, say yo, Slim. Slim, man, wasn't nobody putting it down for the city for a long time, Slim. Like we was getting overlooked, Slim. I'm telling you, on the money, on the basketball, everything, the fashion, Slim. Oh man. Shout out to DC. Jurassic 5 is popping, oh boy. The top five. I can't do it right now, man. I'm high. I gave my top five on here. I give you my number one. His name Half a Mil. He said nothing like DC in the 90s. Camden, New Jersey in here. Subscribe to the channel, Camden, New Jersey. He said Fleet Lord. All the time. Have you interviewed any mafia guys? Hmm. Shit, Haitian Jack a mafia caliber motherfucker. Haitian Jack is like a Dudas Coke or one of them fucking in Jamaica it's they got what's called a Don. A Don. That's a gunman. That's the toughest gun, the wildest gunman around in the neighborhood. He becomes the Don of the neighborhood. That's what Jack Haitian Jack is. He's one of them island Don niggas and shit. So he said Jack ain't no dude. This cool. I wasn't talking about in terms of the fucking his drugs, how much drugs he has. Jack's not a drug dealer. He'll tell you not a drug dealer. But I'm talking about that Don shit. Interview Sherm. He's a robber. Top shotters. Yeah, I like the interview Sherm. Ask him what was his feelings about the mural. I asked Tragedy about Prodigy and mural too. It's a lot of people in here. Y'all subscribe to the channel while y'all here, man. A lot of motherfuckers be they be personalizing it a lot of shit with the dribble. Don't be wanting to subscribe and shit, man. It's like on Instagram and shit, you go to the story, your story when you put a picture in your story and you can look on there and see who all viewed the picture. It'd be 1,000 motherfuckers who viewed the picture, and then you go to your likes, and only a few people like your pictures and shit. It's motherfuckers who've never liked your pictures, but they always in your story. Ain't that sick? That's some weird shit, ain't it? That's weird as fuck. I don't do that shit. Tell you something else that's been going on. A lot of these. Let me tell you something else. Listen, I've noticed this. Some people will go through their career in in the industry, being ignored by people in higher positions, celebrities. And as soon as they get on, they turn around and start ignoring all the motherfuckers on the rise. You know what I mean? They start giving motherfuckers the same treatment that they got. It's bizarre. Detroit in the building. What's up with Lakey the Kid? He said Jeff Ford, Fluky Stokes, Larry Hoover, Angela Roberts, King Kato, BD Twin. Show us some love. You just showed y'all some love. Shout out to Gully for interviewing real people. Yeah, shout out to y'all. Can y'all share this live? I need more viewers. The dribble ain't going global tonight, man. I only got 150 people in here. This is this ain't right. I can't eat like these. I can't get jiggy with these. Sherm cut Dante on Rikers. Who was Dante? Tell you a funny motherfucker. Nah, man. Tragedy made some dope cuts. Gotta show respect. Putting my people onto the dribble. I appreciate you. Ex ball player, journalist, sneaker collector, the dribble. What's your top three interviews? Um, I don't know. I know Nate Sean is one of them. I interviewed Nate Sean years ago. Millennium Thug. He's one of them. The Haitian Jack shit is big, huge. That had to be have to be one of them. And I don't know, man. I got a lot of shit, lot of shit, lot of shit, lot of shit. Did you laugh when you say Jack said he could take you to a worse place? Hell yeah. When I was watching that shit on camera, I'm like, this nigga is crazy, man. This old nigga's crazy, man. Y'all ain't peeping. When he's driving and he's telling his stories, he be doing his shoulder shit. And he husky and shit. I'm like, I'm looking at him, man, while he doing this shit. I'm like, this motherfucker crazy. Like, almost like he enjoy rap. He enjoy rap. He said, what he say? Hey, Playboy, it's not my fault. Cause that night I came, I gave everybody a piece of the business. This motherfucker crazy. Yo, 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 that's motherfucker crazy. Dude, what he say? Uh, he said, yo, Jack, you see, yo, man, I didn't deserve this. Shit, listen here, Playboy. I could take you to a worse place. I can put you in a wooden tuxedo. I said, woo! I said, God damn. When he said wooden tuxedo, I knew exactly what the fuck he was talking about. I pictured that shit in my head like on the cartoons and shit. Just like a cartoon fucking casket. This motherfucking crazy, yo. Yo, yo. Yeah. That tickle y'all. Y'all laughing about that shit. But yeah, man. That nigga wild, man. That nigga wild as fuck, yo. Wild, man. It's a wild nigga, man. That nigga said I could take you to a worse place. You don't have to be in a wheelchair. This motherfucker crazy. Dante Daddy Sherman some work. He said, "Cause Gully got the movements of the body language now." He was. I saw them NCAA point guards on your Instagram pages. Yeah, that's Harold Dean from the University of Virginia. Jack, Jack, crazy man. Jack said that night I came through, I gave everybody a piece of the business. That nigga crazy, man. It's on Instagram. You can go to my Instagram. You can see the Tragedy interview. If not, it's gonna be uploaded onto the channel, so you'll see it shortly. He said I would pay for Gully to do Haitian Jack impersonations. Oh man, nigga crazy, man. This motherfucker's a gunslinger, man. This nigga into his clothes and shit and sneakers and shit. This motherfucker has sneakers everywhere. This motherfucker has sneakers everywhere, yo. Y'all subscribe to the channel and hit the button so y'all get the notifications. Jack from Vanderbilt. No, he's not. He's from Flatbush. He's from East Flatbush. He's from Church Avenue. Tay, I didn't see none, but I could feel it. It was there. I could feel it. It was there. Yeah. Uh, I gotta get up out here, yo. I appreciate everybody for sliding and follow me on Instagram at the Real Gully TV. I'm gonna be back soon, man. I got some more shit coming in store for y'all. Y'all subscribe to the channel while y'all here, man. Y'all share this live. I'm up out of here. 100.